It's been nearly a month since the Joint Review Panel recommended a conditional approval for the Northern Gateway pipeline. Today, local businesses heard from the woman who's leading the project. Despite the panel's recommendation for conditional approval, the work is just beginning for both sides of the pipeline project.
It was the first visit to a Chamber of Commerce luncheon for Janet Holder since the summer of 2012. Much has changed for the leader of the Northern Gateway project. A month ago, the Joint Review Panel endorsed the Northern Gateway pipeline and more than 200 conditions. Holder says much has yet to be done.
Number one is understanding all those 209 conditions. Probably half of them are conditions we make commitments on, so we understand those, but the other ones we still have to really go through and determine what that means. We want to continue engaging with First Nations. We want to continue to engage with all the other communities as well along the right-of-way.
Since the Joint Review Panel released its decision, there hasn't been too much strong opposition as the parties await a federal government decision in June. But much is happening behind the scenes.
Nothing has been planned together, but individually, I think organizations are planning, writing affidavits, looking at a potential court case while Cabinet mulls over this decision over the next 5 or 4 months.
Terry Teegee says the issue of resource extraction and transport has moved well beyond simply a First Nations concern in recent weeks, garnering international attention.
There's a lot of non-Aboriginal people in British Columbia and Canada that have issue with the development of the tar sands and the development of pipelines in this country, and we're already seeing, celebrities voice their concerns, such as Neil Young. We had Adam Beach at the Save the Fraser Declaration signing.
In addition to the 209 conditions set out by the Joint Review Panel, Enbridge is attempting to address 5 other conditions as set out by Premier Christy Clark. One of those 5 is that First Nations are afforded all the opportunities to benefit from the project, something Holder says is currently underway.
The 10% equity is an obvious partnership that we have with a number of the Aboriginal communities. In addition, we have also started training and development programs. I talked about Sherry, though she's not First Nations, but those programs are available for First Nation communities as well. And we deal with each First Nations on a one-on-one basis.
Enbridge says 26 equity agreements have been signed, representing 60% of First Nations along the right-of-way. As for the local economy, the project will generate $400 million in goods and services during construction. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.